excited to be here today. My particular craft is learning how people used to stamp letters in the past. The kids learn about how pioneers lived when they first settled here in Tacoma.
Job Carr was the first permanent settler in Tacoma. His original cabin was not very far from this spot where I'm standing.
My name is Job Carr. This is my house. But I guess the word replica is what they call it. This looks an awful lot like the cabin I built when I first moved out this way from the Midwest. Built it all by hand. Built it all by hand. You heard of horsepower, this was all Job power.
I like to think that visitors are becoming a part of the story when they step inside because they really experience it firsthand.
Job Carr Museum offers the interactive approach for kids to really go back in time and experience it head on.
I'm a homeschool mom. We've been coming to the cabin for years. It's free, which is great, but also they have a wide variety of activities. I think their favorite was the gold panning because there was actually coins in there, and also the music as we walked by was a great thing too.
The Job Carr Museum really benefits our kids because they have these curriculum trunks. They're free for teachers to use. And inside the trunks are wooden wagons, little tiny pieces to go inside of that the pioneers would use. And so in class, I always try to turn the kids into pioneers and they get super excited. I've never seen so much engagement as when I have those trunks with all the different materials in them.
I'm a retired teacher, but I used the Job Carr trunks for 12 years. The kids love it. They learn so much about the history of Tacoma.
They learn a lot about the Native American tribes that lived here in the area, especially the Puyallup tribe. Teachers love using these trunks to help reach out to the children and fill in that missing piece of history.
The Job Carr Museum also offers free field trips for the students in the Tacoma area. It really benefits our school at Sheridan Elementary because of low-income families.
Are you ready to meet Job Carr?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Come on in.
I brought my class here and they loved seeing the inside of the cabin, being able to try on pioneer clothes. It was really special.
Not many men have the opportunity to come back and participate in an event that's designed to honor and remember them. It does an old heart wonderfully good to see the staff here at the cabin keeping alive the memory of the early days here in Tacoma and all the work that we did to build such a wonderful place to live and raise a family.
I'm a great-great-grandson of Job Carr. It's important to remind people of what it was like 150 years ago, the life of our early pioneers that came across the country.
This is a great asset to our community simply because it creates community and it really helps the kids understand Tacoma's history and be able to really put their hands on it in a way that they can relate to.
Nowadays, the students are very tech heavy and social media heavy. So to have a museum that really shows how people used to live before all this modern technology that they're so used to, I think that's great.
The great thing about having the Job Carr cabin here in Tacoma is that kids get to see a real piece of history. Without the cabin here, they wouldn't really know what a pioneer house looks like.
Children need to know their past, where they come from, be engaged in it. The museum is an excellent way to have them experience how and why we got here.
And hopefully people come away with a stronger sense of civic pride.
My thanks and my gratitude to all those who have an oar in the water and are working together, teaching children and adults about all the history that is here. So thank you.